Greetings, this is Slotfolks, and welcome back to Expedition Vikings. We ended off the last episode clearing out these guys who came and ruined our feast, where we were taken over as Thane. So what we're going to do, I'm just going to run around quickly and grab some of this stuff off the ground. I know there's a few people around. We did kill all of the brothers. Did anyone go and actually let them know that we'd done that? I can't remember now, actually. So these look like these are the different banners of the different Thanes who've actually arrived for our feast, which is pretty cool. Let me I have to take care of this fight. Okay, so that's a bit weird. If others see that another warrior is willing to risk her life for you, that is just as worthy of respect. Let's see what happens. It's good to know you've got my back. I don't know why they are still talking to me as if we haven't already fought those guys. So that is a bit strange. I'm not quite sure what's going on with that. Your mother wraps you in a warm embrace. There is a hint of tears in her eyes. Well fought, my child. Your father would be so proud. The clan is at war with itself. Was father really such a poor Thane? The clan is at war with itself. Was father really such a poor Thane? Ulfrica was always more a warrior than a leader, but he was no worse than most. This isn't really about him, it's about ambition and greed. There will be another fight tomorrow. I know, Aslifa is a skilled warrior. You would do well to make some preparations. I will not cheat. Don't be ridiculous. This duel could be to the death. There are no rules to break in such a contest. You need every advantage you can get. It may not seem like it right now, but most of our clan remains loyal to us, if nothing else. Then because they prefer you... It may not seem like it right now, but most of our clan remains loyal to us, if nothing else. Then because they prefer you as... I don't understand that. It's not really. Go to Holger in the bog and ask her for help. She's old and wise, and she has many ways to weaken a man. I don't want to poison him. He's my friend. Astrida runs a hand over her greying hair as she thinks. There is another option. Sigrider may have an idea. She's good at setting traps to the creatures of the forest. She may know of a trap large enough for a man. No, I'm not trapping him. Other than that, Kveldulfer may be willing to get you some better equipment. You shouldn't go into the duel with those old weapons Ulfrica gave you for your training. I think rather than poison anybody, I think, so from what I can tell, now we can start running around and looting and all this kind of stuff. As you explore the world, you'll come across objects that can be looted or interacted with. Some of these are deliberately hidden. To see which objects can be interacted with, hold down the highlight all button. Grease. If it doesn't move, but it should, apply grease liberally. So it's kind of like WD-40. Interesting. So I think he was the... he's the smith. Cool. The smith, Kveldulfer, has retreated to the familiar confines of his workshop, where he's engaged in an energetic discussion with his wife, Daghider. They break it up when they see you coming, and Daghider wanders off to find someone else with whom to gossip. So Erninger finally lost control of his idiot sons, did he? Glad to see you made it out of that mess in one piece. Seems like everyone anticipated the attack except me. Oh, it's no secret Erlinger has been fixing to challenge your family for years. But no one expected an attack during the feast. That is just disgraceful. I wish you hadn't had to kill them, but under the circumstances, I'm not sure how it could have been avoided. Aslifa has challenged me to a duel. Is there anything you can do to help me? I heard. Sorry, my boy. I'm not getting involved. I've known you both since you were small children. Aslifa used to help out in the smithy. Oh, so... I won't have either of your blood on my conscience. I don't plan to kill him. I just have to beat him to defend my seat. The smith crosses his massive arms and shakes his head. Such things rarely go according to plan. In the heat of the moment with the sword in your hand, I won't be responsible. The decision is final. So sense is easy. Kvelder, denying my request will not keep Aslifa safe. It will only put me in danger. Sense succeed. Oh, we succeeded, so that's good. I mean, I guess there was a chance we could have failed. You calmly lay out your view of the situation, explaining how refusing to help you is an implicit help to Aslifa, how the imbalance in your equipment is more likely to get you killed than to protect Aslifa. He does have a poor head for tactics, but I will not give you steel to swing against him. However, I can help keep you safe. I can help you stay safe. Here, let me give you a good sturdy set of quilted armor. It will serve you better than that shirt you're wearing. Thank you. I, Eki at Dakar. Just be careful out there. I don't really know what that means. So if we go into our inventory, so we've got -1 movement, but we've got 36 melee damage reduction and 20 damage and 20 ranged damage reduction. So that, I guess, is pretty reasonable. So I don't want to... I'm not going to use... I don't really know if we need to run around and just loot all this stuff right now. Some of those are really hard to get to. I guess it had been intentionally made that way. Water skin, yeah, we got some water skins. I don't know what any of this stuff is for. I guess it's going to be for crafting, because it does say with the game you can actually go here, and we should be able to click on the longhouse. And are we walking there? I think we are. No, we're not. Okay. I guess we actually have to click on the ground. Should I talk to them? It seemed like they were actually, you know, conversations I should have had before the combat. Yes. I know our father's last journey was bound for the British Isles, and less than half of them. I can talk to him. Looks like you have your work cut out for you. You should take care to bring your clan in line before the Althing, or your standing will be weak. Hey, look, I can talk to the dudes. Some of these clicking squares are pretty interesting. That was a nasty attack, my boy, but don't be too distraught. You handled it as well as anyone could have. Just a shame your father's funeral should be marred by such a thing. It's really hard to read at what time is it? It is 4:50 in the morning. That was rousing. What a bunch of cowardly cesspool hogs to come to you during a funeral. But as they say, it's not a good feast until there's a fight. So that's the end of that. We've spoken to everybody in here. I guess there is stuff we could do out there, but I don't want to use the Huntress, and I don't want to use poison. I'm kind of against poison. I'd like to be a good Thane, a better Thane than my father was. I'd like to save the clan. That would be cool. I would like that very much. I don't know if it's going to be possible, because we lose most things, as you people who've been on the channel for a while know. We do lose most things the next day at noon. You come to the prosaically named Holmgang Island on the following day, rowing one of the clan's small boats, ow, my head, in the company of Nefja and Kettle. Sigurdur and Jolter, I can't read these names at all, greet you there, having come out in advance to set the stakes that define the area. If he doesn't come, we should fight each other. It'd be a shame to let a fine arena go to waste. Nefja, are you sure you want to fight me again? Remember what happened last time. So your friends are going to fight. Ooh. There we go. It's an alarm. Apparently this is when I'm supposed to get up. I hope he does forfeit. I don't want to fight a clansman. Nefja twists her face in a displeased grimace. Don't be like that. He challenged your honor. It is your duty to face him in this way. Just because it's your duty and you're going to do it, it doesn't mean that you want to. Your challenger arrives a short time later, accompanied by 2 other young men from his side of the family, the same companions he sat with at your feast. So we need to defeat him in single combat. So we didn't do that, so let's go talk to him. Aslifa looks healthy and awake. He gives you a curt but respectful nod and steps directly into the ring without hesitation. Oh, there's the ring there. Okay, we're all here then. Good, are you ready? I guess I'm as ready as I'm ever going to be. Nefja, Slosh, I volunteer to fight in your place. No, your offer humbles me, but this is my fight. Nefja, I understand. Good luck, Slosh. So she wanted to fight for me. As the challenger in this dispute, it falls on you to recite the rules of the duel. Secret. I, Aslifa, son of Grimvarder, have challenged Slosh, son of Ulfricker, for the right to rule our clan. The winner shall sit as Thane of Skjern and reside in its longhouse. He shall receive no other reward beyond this. Should he survive, he who is defeated may swear fealty to the winner, or his life is forfeit. If either of us falls in the duel, their body shall be buried here. All weapons are permitted. The duel will end when either warrior is dead or incapable of continuing to fight. As the challenged, the first strike is yours to make. Okay, so now I don't want to kill him. So if I turn that off, you've just entered non-lethal mode. While you're in this mode, enemies will always become incapacitated instead of dying, but none of your herdmen will perform critical hits. Non-lethal mode is useful if you want to make sure a certain enemy survives. A character's survival may change the story, and some quests may require it. So I'm going to go with that. I guess that means I can't get critical hits anymore either. So we could pull the opponent's shield away. We've got charge, and we've got stun. So we could just use a stun, hey? Let's see what happens. So you're stunned. I guess that's the end of our turn, though. And now we'll... him 39? I almost kind of wish we got a little bit more information, but I don't think we're going to. Oh, to view more detailed information about friend or foe, click on a character while the info button is activated. So that's activated. Oh, look at all that. So we've got his block chance, we've got his absorption, his hit points, his damage reduction, physical resist, everything. So it's 38 to 43 expected damage, 6% chance to crit. That's cool. I didn't know we could do that. He hit me for 19. I guess that's from our damage reduction, hey? Yeah, because it's 38 to 43 expected damage. What did he do? 19? It's a little bit hard to see up there. Can I just... yeah, 19 damage. So that's interesting. So can I turn that off? Okay. Why is it... oh no, I didn't mean to do that. That's not cool. He's used his attack of opportunity. I'm actually going to run away because I didn't mean... so we'll just do this. We'll use the ranging shot for absolutely no reason whatsoever. We don't need it at all. So he's... yep. Okay, so we're going to end the turn. I didn't mean to use that. I hope he doesn't have charge. Okay, can I please change back to my axe? Because that I didn't... no, we're just going to attack because we've got 38 to... oh no, that's... oh, we got him. We got him. Cool. Maybe that's the expected damage that we're going to do on him. So we got no new injuries. That... okay, is that it? You've been keeping your skills sharp even without your father around to train you. He trained us both. What do you even have against him? He was a great warrior, and like everyone else, I respected him for that. But if the king should raise the Leidanger army tomorrow, how many able-bodied warriors could our clan muster? A dozen? Half the women in the clan are widows, and Alfricka's foolhardy expeditions are the cause of it. He bangs his weapon against his second shield and gives you a somber nod. Second shield, so like, how many rounds do we get? Did he just charge at me? Oh, we heal between rounds. Okay, that's cool. I'm okay with that. So we'll do 40 damage there, and I assume that we'll be absolutely fine. I don't think we're going to have any problems with this. The armor is... oh! I thought I couldn't... oh, we have to do it each round? I almost killed him. I don't want to kill him. That would... that would have been... so that's on now? Wow, I guess we could have accidentally killed him then if we, if I hadn't noticed that. If we hadn't done that critical hit, we'd done that second, we might have actually killed him, and no new injuries for me. I guess injuries are going to be a pretty important part of this. Aslefa's second shield crumbles off the grip. Dismayed, he heads back to the boat to fetch his last shield. Oh, that was even on the ground there. You are nearly as good as Ulfricka. If you should win this, I hope you be a better Thane. I hope to serve with you as my skull. My honour bids me to, and if I should win, you may serve as mine. Tell me, how do you plan to govern us? Let's have a look. So we become weak and we have many enemies. The defences must be strengthened. I did say that to the guy in the last one, and for some reason they didn't like that, but I still think it's pretty important. He will not like it if I say we're going to go across the sea, because he was literally just saying that was a bad thing. So I'm going to say the defences must be strengthened. Oh, you are wiser than your father. If you win, I shall gladly serve you. But enough talk, let's finish this. So now I can actually... I can charge. I can't charge that far though. So if I go to here and I end my turn, is he going to make it all the way? Oh, he is. Good thing he didn't have charge. Oh, wait, no. I just realised that we don't have... oh no, it's on now. Why did it stay on that time and go off last time? That's a bit strange. I mean, I don't imagine that we're going to have any problems with this whatsoever, so I'm just going to end. Block absorbed 18. An attack was just blocked. When this happens, instead of dealing damage to the target, the shield absorbs blow. The better the shield, the more melee damage it can absorb. Absorption is indicated by the blue bar. Okay, so that's our absorption there. Ranged attacks cannot damage shields. When a shield's absorption is 0, it will no longer absorb any damage. Like a character's hit points, the shield is automatically restored at the end of combat and can be used again for the next fight. So that's why everything's reloading in between. And we didn't kill him, did we? We didn't kill him, did we? He's going to get up, right? Yes! Awesome. Your challenger struggles to get back on his feet, but he leaves his weapon in the mud. In the end, he settles for just sitting on his knee before you, his head hung in a signal of defeat. You fight better than I expected. You have become a very capable warrior. If you'll accept my surrender, I pledge myself to your service. I accept your pledge. Some unusual mixture of sadness and relief washes over him. He holds your gaze for a long moment, then he seems to get back some of the energy the duel took out of him, and he stands. You show me great honour. I hope my challenge won't linger in the air between us. I want you to know you can depend on me from now on fully. I don't care. You know, you were right to challenge me. I did just kill people at the feast, you know, just stab them in the guts because they were drunk and arrogant. So I forgive you. Kettle extends his hand to Aslifa, who shakes it hesitantly. Glad to have you with us, you big lug. You put up a good fight. I'll be glad to have you on our side. I like that guy. Nefer reluctantly sees Shashid. Nefer does not like him. You were a fool to challenge Slosh, but I hope you learned your lesson now. I too am glad to have you with us. I don't think she really is. So Aslifa has joined your herd. Each herdman has received 5 skill points. So if I go to... Yeah, okay, no. So if I go to skills menu, so they've got skill points. Oh, they do. So I could upgrade his bow. I think I'm going to. So that'll get bow rank 3, aimed shot. Yeah, okay, we're going to do that. We're going to get his bow up. What happens if I get shield up here? Defending. Defend is an attack action, and you get the status effect defending. Shield is impervious to damage. That's kind of cool, I guess. Okay, ignoring the I can't even speak. Ignoring the target's damage reduction. He doesn't have very many because we haven't had him the whole time. She has 17 skill points. Now, she's got a shield, her spear, sorry, and if I upgrade that, we'll get smack. Smack an adjacent target for 50% damage, making them concussed, and then take one step back without. I'm going to grab that, and for me, I could get nothing. I can't get anything. I do not have enough skill points. That is fine. Now, is there anything out here that we can actually do? I'm holding down Alt to see if there's anything out here. Yep. No, I don't have enough skill points to do anything. Go away. Clan power increase. That's cool. How do I know what clan power is? Is that down here? Valuables. Homestead. Clan power's here. A measure of your military strength outside the borders of your territory, and this is prosperity, a measure of your prestige at home, and you're standing among the other chieftains. Okay, so that's probably something we're going to have to keep an eye on as well. Oh, look at all this stuff. What's this? Cost 25 wood and 500 valuables. I could increase the farms. I could put banners up. Okay, there's all this stuff that I didn't know about. I guess it's probably not a good idea. Probably not a good idea to do that just yet, because it might be a bit of the plot that we need to kind of take into consideration. I kind of feel like making the farms would be best, because you know our clan is struggling in many ways. I'm wondering if actually focusing on farming and getting the defenses up is probably the best, because as Aslifa says, we don't have any warriors because they're all dead from raiding. And you can't just keep raiding forever and just hemorrhaging men, because eventually you'll end up with none. And without men, you can't make more men. Short boat ride back is as uneventful as the trip out. Holmang Island is clearly visible from the shore outside Skjern. You return victorious. I'm glad that's dealt with. What's next? We'll have to do something about Erlinger Thorligson. As long as he lives, his family poses a threat. Let's just go deal with it. Okay, so our new quest is called Cleaning House. The exploration. Yeah, I understand how that works. So T. So this is the one that's active, Cleaning House. We need to travel to his farm. And so if I go... I kind of wish that I could just press tab for that. So that's up there. That's the witch's hut. I guess we should go check out the witch at some point. Okay, so we're going to go there. And let's see what happens out at the farm. Could be interesting out there. Or should we explore this just a little bit more first? I mean, we can go and loot some stuff. I don't know if we need to loot anything just yet. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to end this episode right here, and we will be back in the next one. We'll head straight out to the farm. We'll kind of try and do this in logical chunks, as opposed to... I have a feeling if we go out to the farm now, we'll end up in combat that will start, and we'll get like 2 minutes into it, then we'll have to be the end of the episode. So I think this is probably a pretty good place to leave it. So as always, thank you so much for watching. Any hints or questions or suggestions or whatever, please do put them down below in the comments. I have really high expectations of this game. It looks incredibly fun, and I love Vikings and metal and fuck yeah and Valhalla. So I'm really excited about this. I hope you guys are enjoying it. I'll see you guys next time.